Have you ever wondered, what if a human could tear himself apart and then put himself back together? And when he returns, not as a human, but as a god? This is the story of Dr. Manhattan, Jonathan Osterman, a name that changed the fate of the entire world. But this isn't the same story you've heard before. Today we're going to reveal Dr. Manhattan's hidden secrets, his unseen aspects, and his true powers. Born in 1929, Jonathan Osterman was an ordinary child. His childhood was spent among clocks, because his father was a watchmaker. John wanted to do the same thing, fix time, balance clocks. But in 1945, the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, and his father said, "The age of clocks is over. Now is the time for science." This is where John's life took a different direction. After getting his PhD from Princeton, John became an atomic physicist. But fate had written something else for him. One day at Gila Flat's research lab, he got trapped inside the intrinsic field chamber. His body broke apart, scattered into atoms. But right there, he rebuilt himself. Nervous system, muscles, skin, layer by layer. And thus the world saw for the first time a glowing blue figure, whom people began calling Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan created a hydrogen atom symbol on his forehead, because this was the particle he had created himself. This became his signature, the union of science and godhood. Dr. Manhattan isn't just powerful. He's above the laws of nature. Matter manipulation. He can control matter at the subatomic level. He can turn anyone into sand or transform metal into gold. This is his most fundamental ability: teleportation and space travel. He can instantly teleport anywhere, even to Mars. This happens through quantum teleportation, or by disassembling matter in one place and reassembling it elsewhere. Time perception. For him, past, present, and future all exist simultaneously. He doesn't see in linear time but experiences all moments at once. Multiple presence. He can be in multiple places at the same time. He can create independent copies of himself that work intelligently. Size manipulation. He can dramatically change his size, becoming 200 feet tall or incredibly small. Energy powers. He can generate electricity, create force fields, and project massive energy blasts. Invulnerability and regeneration. He's virtually indestructible and can regenerate even if destroyed. When the entire world was struggling with the Cold War between America and the Soviet Union, America had Dr. Manhattan. In Vietnam, he single-handedly won the war. Nixon made him his trump card. Because of him, new technologies like electric cars emerged. But a paradox was also created. The more powerful he became, the more distant he grew from humans. In 2009, Zack Snyder brought Watchmen to the big screen. Billy Crudup played the role of Dr. Manhattan, which was a revolutionary performance. This film was made after almost 2 decades of development hell, where directors like Terry Gilliam considered it unfilmable. Crudup's performance was particularly notable because he used motion capture technology to portray Manhattan's blue, godlike form. The film showed Manhattan's Mars scenes, his role during the Vietnam War, and the final confrontation with Ozymandias with spectacular visual effects. In 2012, DC Comics published the Before Watchmen series, which tells the story before the original Watchmen events. It included Dr. Manhattan's own 4-issue miniseries, created by J. Michael Straczynski and Adam Hughes. This prequel series showed how John Osterman struggled in the time immediately after getting his powers, how he gradually disconnected from humanity, and his early experiments with time and matter. Even though Jonathan Osterman had become a god, his heart was still human. Janie Slater, his first love. Laurie Uspechik, Silk Spectre, who brought color to his lonely life. But a person who sees time all at once could never become a true companion in relationships. His emotions gradually grew cold. In HBO's 2019 Watchmen series, a shocking revelation came. He had disguised himself as Kal Abar to hide his powers. Yahya Abdul-Mateen gave a brilliant dual performance as Kal, Dr. Manhattan. He married Angela Abar, raised children, and for the first time tried to live a human life. The series ending suggests that Angela might inherit his powers when she consumes the egg in which Manhattan had stored his abilities. Dr. Manhattan isn't just a character, but also the secret architect of the entire DC universe. In the Doomsday Clock comics published from 2017-2019, it was revealed he had manipulated the DC timeline. New 52, Rebirth, all were the result of his experiments. His confrontation with Superman was the climax of this series. It was a battle between humanity versus detached godhood. Dr. Manhattan once said, "Thermodynamic miracle," meaning, after billions of coincidences, a specific person meeting you, this is the miracle. For him, human existence isn't an accident, but the greatest miracle. This thinking sets him apart from other gods. Dr. Manhattan fundamentally redefined the superhero genre. He was the first character to deeply explore the emotional isolation that comes with power. He was the perfect representation of nuclear-age anxieties, a unique blend of philosophy and science fiction that remains relevant today. Dr. Manhattan, an existence that transcended humans while still being human. He changed time, turned wars around, rewrote the multiverse, but still, somewhere inside him, a watchmaker's son remained hidden. Because even if a clock breaks, the desire to fix it never ends. This is Dr. Manhattan's story of a human who became a god, but never stopped searching to understand humanity. Whether it's the 1986 original comics, the 2009 Revolutionary movie, the 2012 Before Watchmen prequels, the 2017 to 2019 Doomsday Clock series, or the 2019 HBO series, Dr. Manhattan will always remain relevant. Because he's not just a superhero, he's a mirror of the human condition. Just like Dr. Manhattan changed DC's timeline, you too can change our channel's future. Subscribe, like, and share, because your one click is a thermodynamic miracle for us.